Amplify. To make greater or larger, to extend or expand, that's what it means. A word derived from French that's bandied around a lot these days. But we aren't bandying or taking this lightly. The intentions of Amplify Canada, this 12-part podcast series, are serious and seriously fun. We're celebrating the stories of the people behind hundreds of fantastic local small businesses.
Amplify Port Alberni.
Amplify Nanaimo.
Amplify Vancouver.
Amplify Calgary.
Edmonton.
The Battlefords.
Prince Albert and area.
Winnipeg.
Together, Canadians have come through these trying times. Small businesses are foundational to our survival and a flourishing future. That's what Rod Schween, the president of Pattison Media, realized when he came up with the idea of Amplify.
Just as COVID has impacted our organization and many organizations in our country, I realized just how many businesses contribute to overall the success of Canada. And so I thought, what can we do as a media organization to give back to small businesses in the country? And this podcast is just one piece of all of that promotion that we're doing as Pattison Media.
Over the course of the next year, on the second Thursday of each month, Amplify Canada, the podcast, will arrive wherever you listen to your preferred podcasts. We'll bring you stories from all over Western Canada, from the cool inlet port of Port Alberni in British Columbia.
Great day to head down to the water because there are some humpbacks. There were some orcas too.
To the flatlands of Winnipeg, Manitoba.
On Saturday night, our AC went. It was gone. I wanted to contact the business that hangs out with us here in Winnipeg.
And everywhere in between. 48 radio and 3 TV stations are collecting nominations from listeners of their favorite local businesses.
If you happen to be on the seawall, there's a sweet spot that I can highly recommend. It's actually called Sweet Spot. NRC Hobby Shop is this week's nominee.
Today we honor Pyromania Pottery. They've been around for 20 years.
What was that business you nominated?
Crystal Sweet Stations on 16th Street West.
Smart Clinic. They've been hosting Free Food Fridays for those who just kind of need a hand.
Noodle. They've donated over $150,000 to charities in and around Edmonton.
CJ's Market has actually been nominated, but then I also got a text in from somebody else that said, that's the only place where I can find apple butter like my dad used to make.
We want to know where local businesses are making an impact on the community. Tons of them have already been showcased on our website. We want to find even more.
The Cooley Cafe, Coffee and Bannock, a cafe like no other. Traditional, cultural, Aboriginal ambience.
Sweet and Sassy Patisserie are queer-owned, vegan, and amp their community by donating food, items for auctions, and a portion of revenue to nonprofit and charities.
The Amplify Canada podcasts are a curated, theme-driven culling of well over 1,000 nominations. You could say we're kind of amplifying what's already large and very Canadian. A vast territory with so many wonderful people who run small businesses and have tales of inspiration, invention, wisdom, humor, diversity, triumph, and hope. Till next Thursday. For more information about Amplify Canada, go to pattisonmedia.com.